start with our guy Meek Mill.
Our guy.
Millie Rock. Well, I'm gonna call him our guy because I feel like he's everybody's guy at this point. Like he's probably my feel good story of 2018, just because getting out of jail and seeing him like running around with that smile on and like going to all the Sixers games. Right. I like him more as, I guess, the personality he's been in 2018, or what he's become memed on the internet in 2018, more than him as an artist. But he dropped this short EP, only 4 tracks, Legends of the Summer. Is this a good EP worth listening to?
I'm the wrong guy to ask, because I've been out on Meek for years. I was tweeting hashtag MFG peaks like before the Drake beef. Like, I was already annoyed with Meek being a inconsistent rapper and just kind of doing the same thing and being really loud. But I'm sympathetic to his plight, like most people. And it's not that I'm hating against the man. It's just I was listening to this and I immediately start picking out the things I don't like, and like it's only 4 tracks, right? So it was a Milidalphia with a fucking glorified Swiss Beats feature on there. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. You use the Icon Living Jane Smith line. You're like 12 years old and then nice move. You named the AP after the tour you did with Justin Timberlake and Jay-Z did. That's fine. But the thing I didn't like the most is like calling himself like the king of Philly. And like, yeah, you've been running Philly, but let's be real. Uzi does way bigger numbers than you now. He's the new king of Philly.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Meek though, you gotta seize on this. Like you said, him as an artist isn't really significant at this point. He hasn't really dropped anything that's super worth noting, I guess, in the last couple of years.
Wins and Losses was his 3rd album, came out last year. That was the most recent release until this new EP. And I mean, I like one song, stuff that was a kind of vintage Meek song, and a lot of people like the Tiana Taylor joint on there, but overall I wasn't a big fan of it. And it's not that he was doing all the same stuff. And I think that kind of leads into this new EP. Is he's always kind of been a storyteller. The problem was he was always very repetitive with his storytelling in the past. And now it's just like, I don't know. I just don't really care for woke Meek. Like, like stay woke. And even when he references his play, like, I don't know. I just don't look to you to tell me these things. It's like, I don't know. I'm just coming off as a hater. I just can't get into it at all. I thought 1 a.m. was my favorite of the 4, though.
I think the one I liked the most was probably the first one, just because I like who Meek is as a meme more, and that's basically what the song is about. Is like he's kind of caught fire after this whole thing, but not really for doing anything other than being wrongfully imprisoned and getting out. So, I don't think this is really anything worth listening to if you care about music, just in terms of who Meek is at this point in time and the culture. It's important.